All right, so I'm going to do another software assessment, and this one is for the terminal window, which is probably something that you've never really seen or needed to use. So this is the older way of how you would interact with computers, especially before the mouse was invented. So in order to open up the terminal window on Windows, you can just go down to the bottom and write terminal, command prompt, and there it is. So now I can do things on my computer that I can also do by clicking or dragging places. But let's see what it looks like using the terminal window. So, for example, suppose I wanted to find out if I'm connected to the internet. What I might choose to do is ping google.com. So I'm just going to send a little message to google.com and say, "Are you there? Can I find you?" and see if I get a response. So I hit it, and there's my reply. So I am contacting the IP address of google.com. I sent 32 bytes of data there, and I got messages back. So it says, "Yep, google.com is there. It exists, and I can talk to it." What if I wanted to do things on my local computer? So, for example, I just wanted to see what files I have downloaded. Well, I can go to the directory, and here we go. These are a lot of folders I have, like my desktop, my downloads, my music, my OneDrive, pictures, save games, searches, videos. So all those folders that are on my computer are accessible via the command prompt. However, it's a whole lot easier just to click this Windows Explorer. Well, that's popped up on my other screen, and navigate this way. So I'd rather use my the visual interaction of the desktop that Windows has developed over decades, rather than going through the terminal window. As a user, this is a little bit more tedious. Also, I have to know the specific commands in order to interact with it. There's not really any visual cues for figuring out what to do. For example, if I said I want to know stuff about my system, I might say system information and type it, but it says system information is not recognized as an internal or external command. And I'm thinking, I know there's some way to learn about the system, but it's not system information, it's system info. And if I type that in, now I'm going to get a whole lot of information about my system, according to what version of Windows I'm using, when it was set up, folders and everything. But again, this is not as convenient as just kind of clicking around. So I'm not going to use command prompt when I'm operating the computer. I'm just going to use the default graphical interface of Windows. It's a little bit easier. So from the user standpoint, I don't really like that this is kind of bland and monotonous, just a black screen with white text. I don't like that I have to type commands and I need to have them memorized or they can't work. And I don't like that it's a little bit more time consuming and tedious than pointing and clicking. So the terminal window, great piece of software when it was invented, but a little outdated at this point. Now that's not to say it is not without its use, but day to day, your average computer user doesn't really need to worry about the terminal window. It definitely has its uses, and there are times where I do find it very useful, but in general, it's not how I'm going to interact with my computer day to day. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.